Hello and welcome to this week's video. We are on our way to North Wales this weekend for a long weekend. I say we, just me and the dog in the van. Kath's gone up to pick up some guests. The original plan was to meet her best friend and her two lovely children and take them for a week or a long weekend adventure in North Wales. Now, it's not quite how things have planned out. Her best friend is sat in a hospital bed with a broken leg. Some people will do anything to get a weekend without their children. In all seriousness though, we wish Lisa well and hope she has a full recovery. And hopefully by the time she gets to see this, we'll have had our weekend of climbing and caving and we'll have returned both her children in one piece. Now we left South Wales in the rain. I've driven up through Mid Wales in the rain. And I am about 50 miles from where we're going in North Wales, and it's still raining. Could be an interesting weekend. With the weather in mind, we've only got one activity actually booked, and that's underground, so it doesn't matter. The rest of the weekend, I think we're just going to take it day by day and see what the weather does. It is forecast to be sunny for the most part, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. But be it Dinorwic Quarry or taking the kids up Travan, although I've been told we're not allowed to take them on the north face. We'll see what the weekend brings. It's not our first time up here, so we've got a good idea of how to keep these kids entertained. See how it goes. And with only a few miles left to go, the sun came out.
Quick setup at the campsite and then we're straight to Dinorwic Quarry for a little nose around. Got a bit of a clamber here now. Well, we just parked at Llyn Padarn, so there's absolutely loads to do in this area. There's Llyn Padarn, the lake, which is just behind me here, and then Padarn Country Park over there, and then Dinorwic Quarry, which is an abandoned slate mine that you can now go and walk around and clamber about. We're going to take the workers path up today, so it's just a little zigzaggy slate path that you take up into the mine, and then we're just here for a couple of hours this afternoon because obviously we've only just got here, but yeah, it's a whole day out really. So big giant climbing frame made of slate. Should be fun.
Oh, without practice.
Hi.
Kids are showing us up.
I know. Energetic this is.
And this is hot.
Ooh, yeah, very hot. Yeah. They do like a challenge up here called the Welsh 3000s, where you have to climb. Wow. If you do want to know more, there are QR codes around the place, but I'm not going to bore you with a history lesson. Slate mine.
First stop of the day, Anglesey Barracks. Originally opened in the 1870s, the housing allowed travelling quarrymen to stay during their working week. The properties offered little protection from the elements, with windows only provided on the street side of the buildings, leaving the buildings and in turn their workers suffering through unpleasant conditions through the winter. The barracks were eventually closed in 1937 after it was decided they were unfit for human habitation.
So Dinorwic Quarry first opened in 1787 and it continued mining slate until 1969 when it became not economical. It didn't become worthwhile mining slate here anymore because there were so many health and safety rules.
Well, time for a rest and to let the kids play in the river and hang on trees over razor sharp slate. You're welcome, Lisa.
Third time lucky, see if he goes in this time. No, that's fine.
I found a cool little roundhouse which the kids want to explore. So we'll leave Kath at the top and we'll come down.
I'm such a nerd, I love being out with kids, so you've got someone to dump all your knowledge on. So far today, we've done geology, how the seafloor ends up on the top of mountains, and history here at Dinorwic Quarry. And Jamie's just been telling me how interesting it all is, or should I say, oh, that's sick, that is, and how he hates these subjects at school. I wonder how many kids there are that think they hate history when actually what they hate is rote teaching in classrooms. Much better to be out here among it all, I think. Oh, I'm not sure that would work for full education. Whew. Oh, I'm out of breath. Good grief. Right, no more walking and talking uphill.
Next stop, Darley's Hole. Oh no, look at that. Somebody's cut a hole in the fence.
Go ahead and be careful by the edges, please. There's a good reason it's fenced off. Yeah, I know. The lake's full. It was empty last time we came here.
Yeah.
This is the problem. People swim in here and they don't want you swimming in here. Careful by the edges.
Oh, I'm sure if they didn't want us in here, there wouldn't be a hole in the fence.
Oh, look how clear that is. Yeah, we're in a restricted area now, so there's no health and safety, so be careful. Come back, because a lot of this edge is just plants, yeah? Wow. Whew.
And this is what we came for.
Even if
Yeah, we do it. Yep. You okay? Yep.
Yeah, you get wet feet. Tommy, on the wall.
Yeah, look at the big bit of machine here. Yeah, and there's a sensor. Yeah. Off on a clamber they are. They are all up there. You're not going, Nolly, you're staying with me. Just stay away from the edges. I did clamber up there last time we came to Dinorwic, but I've passed today. I've let Stu go up there with the boys. It's quite high and quite a clamber. So this is part of Dinorwic that used to be tagged on Google's map, and it was called Darley's Hole, but they've removed the tag and they've put a big fence in to stop you getting here, but someone's already cut a massive hole in it. And yeah, there are loads of people in here as we expected. It's really like the kind of highlight of the whole quarry. I do understand why they don't want people in here though, but it's really cool exploring all the old tunnels and the mechanisms of the quarry. Amazing, such a fascinating place.
Time ticking on and being conscious that the car park locks its gates at 8, it's time to call it a day.
Morning. People are up early on campsite today. Yeah, 8 o'clock this morning, it was just a cacophony of dogs barking and people chatting, making breakfast. So yeah, quite an early morning. I had a lovely, lovely day at the quarry yesterday. The boys really enjoyed it. Yeah, we just got back here last night, had some burgers for dinner, and then we all crashed fairly early. So we're up and about today. It's an absolutely scorching day, really, really warm. Stu's just gone down to the river with the dog and the boys. We're at Riverside camping near Carnarvon, and yeah, there's a river that runs through the campsite, but I think we were thinking about grabbing a peak today, but I think we're just going to go and have a wild swim somewhere instead, maybe on the Watkin path. It depends where we can park really, because it's really busy up this way. So that's the plan for today. And yeah, I'm just enjoying 5 minutes peace and quiet while he's off with the kids. I'll just wash the breakfast dishes really and earn my keep, shouldn't I? So I'll go and do that next. Whew, North Wales is busy today. Bit of trouble finding a parking spot, but we managed eventually. It's rammed here. People really don't care where they park either, do they? Walking on the road at the moment because the pavements are full of cars. So today we're heading up the Watkin path. We're just going to put in the forest now and to the Watkin pools, which are supposed to be, I've never been here before, a really nice wild swimming spot. Judging by the amount of traffic down on the road, I'm guessing it's going to be really busy up here, but I'm sure the kids won't mind. So we're all set in our swimming costumes. Should be a fun day. I'm already too hot though, because it really is scorching today. Stu, do you want me to have that bag again for a bit? Because you've got all the bags now.
You're only saying that because of the camera.
My little pack horse, yes. Got myself a little donkey.
She always calls me that.
How beautiful, it's gorgeous up here, really, really lovely. Just walking through this little ancient woodland. Can you hear the water? Yeah, I think we've just got to the waterfalls.
While undoubtedly it is a waterfall, it's not the waterfalls. Much to our disappointment, there's still more uphill to go.
So the Watkin path was originally a donkey track up Snowdon, and then a few years ago they started to build a proper walking track up here, but I think they run out of funding, so the track only goes as far as the pools. So you can ascend Snowdon from this side, but it's a bit tricky after the pools apparently. Yeah, definitely lovely walk. So many routes up Snowdon. Last time we come here we took the route. I know it's natural if you come in to do it for the first time to just think, oh, I'll just go to Llanberis and take this Llanberis route up, but you should check out the other routes because a lot of them are a lot prettier and a lot more fun and a lot less busy as well. So we're not actually going to climb the whole mountain today. I think the little one would probably have a bit of a meltdown. We were all really tired after going to Dinorwic yesterday. Oh, just walking through puddles there. So yeah, today is a bit of an easy day. And then tomorrow we've got a mad big day. Exciting stuff. Really jam-packed weekend. Wow, it's busy. Ah, look at these guys down here.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. It is busy. There aren't actually that many people in the water.
After finally finding somewhere to sit down, it's time to get in the water. And not to be outdone by the boys, even I got in.
See you in a minute, man. Are you not taking your t-shirt off?
It's too cold.
You've got to get in now, you're on film.
Hello. Coming in. Come on in.
No thanks.
Oh, that's cold. Coming in, Nala. You don't down. The dogs are in.
Go on then, Stu, in you get.
What?
In you get.
Come on, I'm having a wee. Yeah. Oh, that's cold as oh. How are you here? No, not bad.
It's fine once you get used to
No,
it.
not.
It's cold, isn't it?
That's cold. Bloody hell. After showing me up by staying in the water longer than 30 seconds, the boys decide it's time to have an explore upstream. And not wanting to follow them, I sent the drone up to keep an eye on them.
lovely afternoon by the water that was. Oh, did someone say fish and chips for dinner? Oh, Sunday night. Really hope we can find a fish and chip shop open. I'm starving. Do not feel like cooking at all.
With a quick check on Google, we find a fish and chip shop open in Carnarvon, a mere 10 minutes from our campsite. So we hit the road, sit back and enjoy the stunning views that North Wales has to offer.
No, is he going in the bin?
Hello.
That was good fish
He's
and
going
chips.
in the bin.
Nice fish and chips.
Oh, what a way to end the day. Fish and chips outside Carnarvon Castle. Can't come to the seaside without fish and chips, can you? And we even managed to eat most of them before the seagulls attacked.
They've gone. There's a whole lot of